What's up, everybody? Mark O'Neiller with O'Neil Outdoors. So recently I've actually had a few guys ask me about when I start putting feed out and what I do and how early I do it and start getting feeders ready for deer season. And today I'm actually going to take y'all along with me and show you sort of some of the basic stuff that I do. There's no tricks to it, but I start June or July. I'll put a little bit of feed out as far as like protein mixed with corn. I'll put some feed out in January, February, a little bit probably in March, possibly, depending on how much rain we get, how much growth is still out there, how much vegetation is still available to these deer. Because I mean, up here in the Panhandle, it can vary from 50, 60 degree high during the day. And we've also had, you know, storms come through where it's -15 wind chill in the middle of the day, and then even lower at night. So I do try to provide a little bit more to the deer when they need it. Now, like I said, March, April, May, and June, usually we get plenty of rainfall that they're eating all this fresh green grass that's growing. And then depending on, like I said, how much rainfall and what all we've gotten, if that starts to dip down and there's not a whole lot of growth, I will start to supplement feed just a little bit. If you keep food and water around, the deer will stay around. There's no reason for them to leave. Not too much pressure. Give them a little like reserve area, and whenever they feel threatened, they'll go to that little game reserve or preserve area, and don't hunt that. Don't go in that. Leave that alone. That's their safe haven. Give it to them. So I'm gonna move a couple of feeders today, put up some cameras, fill up a bunch of feeders, and then the fun's gonna begin. So this next 2022 season for mule deer and whitetail and also pronghorn, I'm going to take y'all along with me in many cases and situations so y'all can see what I do and how I am successful. It is just sharing of information, because within our community, we should be helping each other, not working against each other. Same goes for the country. Isn't that crazy? So, without further ado, let's get to it. So I'm gonna go down, fill up some feeders, or one feeder down here, and I'm gonna pull another one that's even a little bit further out, move that up here. There's a game camera down there. You don't have to buy the most expensive technological, like $5,000 game cameras. I use Moultrie's, they work. So, got your SIM card, some batteries, and we'll make our way down there. In a lot of cases and situations, I will drive down to the feeders, but like this, it's 125 yards away, and all I gotta do is walk it, and they're 50-pound sacks, so rather than try to make my way down a lot of these other steeper canyons, which I mean, it doesn't look like it, but it just beats the crap out of your truck. And unless you have a really, really good road, does not work very, very well. A lot of guys ask me, how do you move your feeders? Well, these protein feeders don't weigh but, I don't know, maybe 30 to 40 pounds. So just pick them up and move them. Leave the legs attached, pull them up out of the ground, and go. All right, one feeder loaded up, one feeder filled, one camera set. On to the next one. you saw how I was rolling all those other bags up. Then, before I drive to the next spot, just take all the other pieces and all the sewn straps, which keep them closed, the seams. Cram them all in one bag. Now I don't have a million to clean up, and they also don't fly out and litter. So remember to always take care of the land and pick up your trash. Remington oil. All right. On to the next one. All right, so I decided I was gonna put a camera on this protein feeder, just see what's coming up, because it is almost on the tallest part of the property. And as you can see, not really trees. So I do use a T-post, drive it into the ground. I like my cameras to be about 8 to 10 yards away from the actual feeder. I can also tell at that point, as the deer and other wildlife are coming in, what direction they're coming from. Are they coming from down below in the canyons? Are they coming up and over this next ridge? So I like to get it started with the small hammer. Finish it up with the big hammer. Now I know a lot of guys probably just watched me and say, well, that's not how you use a sledgehammer. Let the hammer do the work for you. You're pounding something almost chest high. It's a T-post. Got the camera all primed and tuned up. Got a new clean SD card in there. A couple pieces of baling wire. We'll get it all set up. Now the one last thing that I will do is the yuccas. I'll probably leave that bush, but I'll clear out these yuccas real quick. Well water is good. I'm gonna run over to see where we're gonna set up on this low tank. I'm thinking we're gonna spend a lot of time this season down here. But let's go see what we need. Cool. So I got my protein feeder set about 25 yards, 25 yards from where I'm gonna put my tripod. And it's a fairly open area. I'll probably take out some of this little sagebrush and dig up some of these cactus, get them up out of the way. The animals coming in, feeding on this, will actually work everything down naturally. So I'm not too worried about that, but I wanna make it really, really easy for them to come on in and feed. Well, that's it for day one. Tried moving a couple other corn feeders and getting them staged and whatnot, but man, looks like we had some hard spring rain on some of them and completely jacked some up. So it's like I'm gonna get to fix those, but it's enough for one day. About 5.5 hours of picking crap up, moving stuff around, and getting ready for the 2022 deer season. So stick with us. Go ahead and like and subscribe while you're here. The next few weeks, I'm going to keep posting videos of how I scout and get things ready, and then I'm going to do my blind setups in about a month and a half. Get all the deer used to them coming around. I got a really good feeling about this year. So I'm Mark O'Neill with O'Neill Outdoors. Y'all take care, stay safe.